A browser keyboard shortcut that I use a lot is the ability to define words just by D. And I'll show you how I do it. I type D space and then the word. I'll just define the word computer, press enter. It goes to Google and defines the word. I also have this set up in Firefox as well. D space computer, it will do it. Now don't try this right now because this is not in your browser currently, but I'll show you how to put it in there. Relatively simple. We will do this with Chrome first. The way to do it in Chrome is to hit the little wrench and go to Options and then Basics and then Manage. And you have your search engines listed here. You'll notice I have one called Google Define. What it is that if you don't have it, you just hit Add and you put it in there. Now the way to do it, first you have to hit Add and use it as a name. I labeled it as Google Define. You could label it as just Dictionary, but I list it as Google Define. And then you put the keyword, which is in this case D. The URL is this, is http://www.google.com/ and then this is the only part where you really have to get specific, /search, the word search, $Q equals define : you have to remember that colon, and then %s. Now you'll notice down here it says insert %s in the URL where the search term would appear. So what I'm doing here is I'm instructing the browser to say when I hit D in the address bar and then press space, I want you to go to Google, perform a search, and Q is query, and then I want it to use the operator define with a colon and then %s for the term, and that's it. So when I go back here, I go D computer, it automatically changes up here, search Google Define, go, and it does it. It goes to the same spot. Now in Firefox, the way this is done is not via its search bar. You have to actually do it with a custom bookmark. Now I have my bookmarks library here. This is available from bookmarks and then organized bookmarks, and you'll see this window. Now I created a little directory here called shortcut, and what I do is I go to organize and then new bookmark, and this is roughly the same way it's done. It uses the %s the same way that Chrome does. So name Google Define, location, oops, I want to type that right, location http://www.google.com/search $Q for query equals define : %s and the keyword D, and that's the way that it works. And then you hit add, and then when you do it, you're able to let's see, transistor. There we go. Define transistors. You can define any word you want. And the nice part about when you do this is that if you say misspell a word, it will actually suggest what it thought you were looking for. So for example, if I do D analytics, okay, so analytics, and let's just say I typed 2 L's by mistake, analytics, you know, and it will say, did you mean this? And it give you the correct spelling. Oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, and it will define the word for you. So you can do this in Chrome or in Firefox. Opera browser can do this too, by the way. Internet Explorer, being the bane of all that is bad on the internet, cannot. At least not to my knowledge, it can't. There's probably some way to do it, but it's obviously not easy. But in Firefox and Chrome it is. So you can do that by just adding in define, and it will totally do it.